Hey guys, my name's Timothy Fair-Matthews, Sony Ambassador and DOP based here in Dubai, and I've just done a review on the brand new Sony FX30. I share a lot of information about it and I give you 3 solid reasons why I think you should be investing in one. This is a fantastic camera and it isn't just paired for people, or it isn't just focused on people that are entering the Cine line. I think it's going to be great for senior DOPs and production house owners as well. I took this camera out. Sony obviously loaned me the unit, well I requested for it, and I took it out to the Dubai Offshore Sailing Club. I'm not used to shooting on boats, but I know that would be a very challenging environment for the camera. And I thought that would be a great opportunity today to show you some shots and give you my honest feedback. So if you're looking to compare this camera against the FX3 or other brands, I recommend that you probably go on YouTube and you look at other videos where it's kind of more geared towards that. Today, I'm actually just going to be talking to you about my experience with it and why I think it's amazing for 3 solid reasons. One thing that really is exciting for me is that I've got a lot of lenses like this lying around in my production house. I've also got PL mount lenses, like this is a Cinealta T2 Super 35, and I thought to myself, hang on a minute, this camera is very affordable. It's APC, which it does 4K at, and I was reading about it and the sensor is completely different to something like the Sony FS7 or FS5 that existed, a few years ago. It's not the same sensor, it's completely new. So I thought, okay, interesting. I can use all these old lenses and I can now put them on a body which is sharing Cineline technology that I can now use with my FX6, FX3 if I have one, FX9 if I have one, Venice, etc. So for me, that's a major selling point. One of the things I did on this actual shoot, which you'll see from the footage, and I will share with you what lens specs I used for what shot. So one of my most used lenses on the day was this 18-105 f4 lens. The optical stabilization on it is really good. So the fact the FX30 is now around, I was able to use this, and do you know what? It did absolutely amazing. On full zoom, it's very stable, it's still pin sharp, it's still very responsive, and thank you to the new FX30 technology, or the Cineline technology that exists in that camera, this lens performed very well. So one of the main reasons why I think this camera is fantastic is because it's actually APC. The fact it isn't full frame is fantastic because I can utilize all my old lenses. To give context to why this is such a big deal, the FX3 and the FX6, if you use a Super 35 crop, because the way the sensor's designed, it can't give you a 4K image. Only the FX9 and above and the Venice can give you a scan option where you can shoot 4K Super 35. So that means if you want to shoot 4K Super 35, it's FX30 and then bam, FX9. There's 2 cameras in the middle that won't do this. So this is a big selling point. Point number 2, and why I think this camera is an absolutely amazing purchase, is of course the price. It's $1,800. I think about $2,400 or $2,200 with the handle, which you don't necessarily need if you don't think you're going to be doing a lot of audio where you require the XLR inputs. But again, it's an amazing add-on to certainly make the camera more professional. But that's a fantastic price point to have a camera that can match your FX3, 6, 9, etc. So much to the point that I've decided to go and order 2 for almost what the price of one FX3 would cost me. It's not to say that the FX3 isn't great. I mean, one thing the FX3 does do very well that the FX30 doesn't is obviously the low light sensitivity is phenomenal. The FX30 has a higher base ISO of 2500, not 12,800. That's a huge difference. And because obviously it isn't full frame, things like the noise is going to be a little bit more prominent on the FX30. However, to act as a B cam in a well-lit environment, shooting outdoors, and even if if you're not comparing it or putting it against other cameras in its fleet, it's still going to fare very well compared to a lot of the other cameras in the market today. And third point, even though I've kind of touched on it, is the fact is that it's a Cineline camera. I'm a senior DOP that has an FX6 and I use it all the time. I use FX9s all the time. And obviously sometimes when I've got multiple productions and I've got multiple camera units for my company out doing things, I have to share my glass, share my lenses and share that sort of thing. So having a spare Cineline camera that kind of bolts on to my camera perfectly in terms of the color science and the technology that it shares, this is a fantastic plus as well. So my main points to sum up: absolutely amazing APC 4K, actually a big plus. Number 2, the price, and number 3, the fact that it shares Cineline technology. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you feel I've not covered anything and you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment in the comment box below and I'll come back to you, or click in the link in my bio. And if you go to the website timothyfairmatthews.com, which should be the link in the bio, you can keep in touch with me there. Also follow my other social programs and even talk to me about potentially mentoring. I do lots of that to aspiring filmmakers, whether you're a photographer, shooter, or even an upcoming producer. I have a lot of experience within the region and I go a little bit more into that on my website. So if you're interested in that, head over there and hopefully we can keep doing more of these videos as well. Thank you so much guys. See you soon.